Ross, first of all, we can look back at last weekend's draw with Ross County. I thought it was a good point in the end.
Yeah, definitely. I think we just took a point at the start when we looked at the pitch and the good form that they're in. To be fair, they've snuck up on us really quickly. To be fair, so yeah, I think we just took a point at the start, and it wasn't a great game. So I think a point suits both teams. Another
clean sheet as well. That's two clean sheets in a row. I had to double check the last time Thistle 2 0-0s back to back, but I suppose 2 clean sheets is the real bonus.
Yeah, it's we haven't really been done that this year because of the way we play. We play quite open where we score goals and create chances. And unfortunately, that means that we can see goals, but I don't think we'd change it in any other way. But sometimes games are tight, and local derbies and bad games like that, sometimes there's a 0-0.
When you talk about free-flowing football, you're up against Dundee this weekend. Aside, you've scored 8 goals with 2 in reply this season. You really do enjoy playing against them.
Yeah, I think that we had 2 similar games against them. Really, they're still a good side. They showed last night with a good result against St Mirren that they've not given up hope, and I think that their win will give them confidence to try and get a couple of results before the split, and then they'll play the other 5 teams down there. So they're still fighting and scrapping, and it won't be an easy game. We've got to go down there with the right mentality and treat it as a proper game, because we've got a chance to open up a little bit of gap, and with a win, I think we more or less secure top 6, which has been our aim. So
I think when you look at the top 6, I mean the fixtures that are left, Celtic obviously have Ross County have a difficult game against Celtic. You two have a difficult game because, like you say, Dundee are at the bottom there. Many people might write them off, but they're scrapping for their lives.
Yeah, it's a completely different game with the Ross County game. I think they can go into it with not expecting anything, which you do against Celtic, and anything you get is a bonus. Whereas we're going into the game where people are expecting us to come back with 3 points, but it won't be as easy what people think. We've got to, like I said, treat it with the right respect. Certainly won't be an easy game.
You were involved in a kind of relegation battle last season down south. Is it difficult? Obviously it's difficult. How difficult is it to be down there and kind of losing games, scrapping away?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's much easier to be up there and winning most weeks and drawing and losing on the odd occasion. But last year we found ourselves where we couldn't seem to buy a win. We lost 20 games on. We didn't win in 20 games. Like that. It's not nice. They're going about it their own way. It's not for me to comment on them, but like I said, they're still fighting and scrapping, and I think with last night's result, they'll want to kick on and get a couple of wins.
They have a new manager in place as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so obviously, new manager comes with new ideas, new team. Everyone fighting and scrapping for positions and to be in the starting 11. So, like I said, it won't be an easy game.
But ultimately, it's all about Thistle, and like you say, a real chance to cement that top 6 place. The games, there's only 4 games left before Dundee. Time kind of ticking away, but very confident of clinching that top 6 spot.
Yeah, exactly. We've always said that we're not bothered about what goes on outside the change room. We'll concentrate on ourselves, and we do our bits and bobs on other teams. But like you said, mainly it's about us and what we do on the pitch. And sometimes if we've got the belief that if we play well and we do the right things and we treat the game with the right respect, that most weeks we'll get a result which we deserve.
And in terms of yourself off the park as well, I believe quite close to clinching a new contract as well.
Yeah, it's been ongoing for a while. It's always been close to being done. It's just literally nearly there. It's apart from signing, it's a done deal. So yeah, delighted to get up here for another year. So I enjoyed my time up here. So looking forward to next year as well.
Yeah, I spoke to Gary last week as well. He's loved his football up here as well, and I suppose it's a nice area. Nice part of the world to be in as well, and helped by the side on the park playing some good stuff and winning games as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think a couple of lads are signing on now, which is important for the team, that we keep the majority of the players together and build on this year. We don't want it to be a one-off year where we've finished top 6 hopefully, and then next year we struggle again. We don't want that. We want to kick on and cement the club into as a solid SPL top 16.
The manager's always said that there's something special here. He believes that. Are you of that opinion as well? Like you say, you can go on for a couple of years and do something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've always said that it's a great dressing room and a great little club, and they do so well to get players up with the part of the country that we're in and how small the place is. So no, like I said, with players signing on, it's really important for the club, and hopefully we can kick on and secure that top 6.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but before you moved up here, did you believe how good it would be?
No, I've always said that I was coming up here for a scrap and a fight and a relegation battle, and within a couple of weeks you can tell the quality in the squad. And I didn't know a great deal about Scottish football, but you can tell that the players are technically gifted, and we had a real, back then I believe we had a real chance to do something. You never say that just in case, but we've proved teams wrong and pundits wrong, so just keep going on, just doing our own business, and what will be will be.
Excellent stuff, Ross. Thanks for your time.